on, guys? Before we get into today's video, we just wanted to remind you that at 200 subscribers we're going to be giving away this hat and a couple stickers as well. So if you guys aren't subscribed yet, please go down below and subscribe and
hit the notification bell so that you can watch the videos and find out how to win.
also let us know, like, give us comments, because we're always looking for criticism. So
anything that we can do to better the content for you guys is greatly appreciated.
And as always, thanks for watching, and let's get into it. Alright guys, today we've got something just a little bit different for you. We're at my good buddy Caleb's house, and he's got this Scout. I'll let him kind of run it down for you. This thing's pretty nasty though.
What do you want to know about?
Wow. So
yeah, 69 Scout 800.
Alright.
With pretty much all that's left is the body and some of the frame from a Scout. It's mostly Dodge. So it's got a 360 out of an 89 Dodge pickup, overdrive A518A, 241 transfer case, 3/4 ton axles, Dana 44 HD front, Chrysler 9 1/4 rear with 392 gears. I'd like to re-gear it, but that's what was in it. So it's pretty much what I wanted when I was like 15 years old and could never find one that was cheap enough for me to afford or beat up enough so that the people who are like international purists wouldn't hate me forever. So it's pretty much, I just started collecting parts.
Well, I'm sure they don't necessarily like this one, because what do you got under there? Like Chevy parts.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is straight out of the yard.
parts.
Like, anything I could find used, I bought, except for the only thing I've ever bought new was the hood pins, which actually I bought them used from a dude, which are Arrow Catch Extremes. So I hate the look of actual hood pins. So these ones, they took me like 2 hours to put in, but and then it's got just a hodgepodge of stuff. Okay.
Some light in here.
So this is a 360 that was an EFI that I converted to carburetor because the TBI injection was too complicated. So I just slapped a carburetor on it. Bunch of eBay used intake manifold, charging system out of an RV. This radiator is out of a van. The fan setup is used out of a Chrysler 300C with a Hemi, but this thing cools, like, stays very cool. My neighbor Eric helped me with all the wiring, and he actually helped me set up all the suspension. But like, the steering is out of a 72 Camaro, but the steering box is out of like an 80 Scout 2 diesel. And then this is pretty much anything factory parts I could find, so I could buy it at a junkyard or at a also my battery hold down. You can peep that. That's so but I mean, like, the brake booster is out of a Chevy 2 Nova. So yeah, 4-inch leaf springs out of a 86 K10 square body Chevy pickup.
Nice. Rear
Rear leaf springs are 4-inch CJ springs, 37-inch Toyos, 3/4 ton Dodge axles with manual brakes. So this thing is a 2-footer when you want to stop.
Nice.
But like, yeah, anything that I could take off a factory shelf. XJ shocks from a lifted, I don't know, bought them used. They were brand new, still in the box.
Yeah.
Bronco, first gen Bronco shock mounts.
Hey.
They're like $12
Whatever.
at a parts store.
Everybody thinks it's a Bronco anyways.
Yeah, pretty much. So what else?
Oh, you paint matched these wheels, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Or did you paint?
Yep.
Try and get.
It's kind of hard to see it. It's getting dark in a hurry.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
no. So what else did I do to this thing? Oh, built my own exhaust. It's got a pipes Violator muffler on it, which David
Nice.
Salton talked me into it.
It sounds really good.
It's pretty loud, a little louder than I like, honestly, but
Yeah.
it
Hey,
you can't sneak out of the house.
we like loud. It's all right.
Yeah.
And then you said this was a
That's
This is
a
a
Jeep Wrangler YJ roll bar that I've modified, and I still have like 60 more feet of tube to put on it.
Nice.
So I'm trying to get this done for November 14th when all my buddies are going to the Badlands,
nice.
but it's gonna be close. I got seat belts and a roll cage to finish for sure, which we kind of talked about that.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that. But this is I don't have a tubing bender, so I did some measuring. My wife's got a Wrangler, and I was like, dang, that roll bar will fit, like it like fits like the angles and everything are the same in my Scout. And I was like, holy crap, like I wonder if I just bought a roll bar. And so I had to cut like 3 inches out of it because I want to be able to put the factory roof on in the winter time.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's like straight up bolted it in. Like,
Yeah, it looks.
it's pretty clean.
looks
for
really good.
having $78 into it.
Yeah, that's
So,
definitely. And you're gonna run back seat.
this
or?
is a CJ7 back seat. I just put in there for reference because my wife seems to think our child needs a ride in here. I'm not so sure if that's a good idea,
They always need a ride.
but especially with the fuel cell being right behind this back seat.
Yeah, it's safe.
But let's see what else. Oh, my winter shifter, my pride and joy, the thing I spent the most money on in this whole truck, probably. So it's, if you're looking for a shifter, you need to buy a Winters. Like, it works amazing. I actually modified it and spun it 180 degrees to put it in to run with this overdrive transmission, because apparently I bought it for a 727. And I was like, well, a 727 and an A518 are the same except for an overdrive unit, but the cases are just slightly different. And so we had to take some, nothing on this thing was just bolt on, not one thing. Like,
It's all right.
Yeah.
That's what we like.
everything was super
Nothing
close.
bolt on.
Like the spring perches and stuff, factory spring perch for a Scout 800 is 34 inches. Factory spring perch width for a Dodge pickup is 34 inches. So like the suspension didn't require a lot of modification. I mean, it did. This thing's got like 14 inches of lift over stock. But
Yeah, what did it have on it? Like,
well, it was
14
spring
something?
under with like a 235 was the biggest tire you could really. 31s is pushing it, and these are 37s, and I'm hoping to fit 40s when these wear out, which
oh yeah.
they probably will. What do people ask me the most? Probably if I'm gonna paint it.
If you're gonna paint it.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be
Well,
left
they're
alone.
like, I painted the hood.
Yeah.
Like the hood is
Yeah, it looks-
was red when I bought this truck, and so I wanted to match the patina, but you
Yeah.
probably cannot see it because it's covered in dust. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you know, I just was messing around with it and rusted it, and I was like, well,
I think it looks good. It
I think
looks like
clean. I
it
almost
was
want to do it for the rest
on
of the
there,
truck. But that's the thing, is you can't mess. It's hard to do patina good, like without looking like crap or fake. So you just got to remember, like, where's the sun always gonna end up on your truck?
right.
So that was my first attempt at fake patina on this truck.
I think it turned
The rest
out.
of it's factory patina. Like, I didn't cut this part of the fender
Yeah.
out.
Oh, you didn't do that?
No, that's extra cooling for my V8.
Nice.
But yeah, this thing originally came with a slant 4 and a 3-speed manual, so it was rated at 100 horsepower, and now it's got like 230. So it gets up and moves
Oh yeah.
because it's, you
Because
know,
there's like nothing left of it.
well, yeah, it's a light vehicle to begin with, and the drivetrain is out of a 3/4 ton extended cab long box. I mean, this thing
yeah.
weighs half of what factory vehicle, you know, supporting. So this thing is really scary. Like,
Yeah. So we're gonna.
Especially
So
with
what you're
manual
saying
brakes.
is we're gonna have to line these up with, you know, the 240 and the. Yeah.
I don't know how great this thing is on road.
Maybe I'll put like some mud tires on.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
240
and I'll put your 240 wheels on here
Yeah.
or something.
We can make.
We gotta
it
make
easy.
it safe. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to wreck your truck,
Okay.
your car, or whatever you're gonna take, because
Yeah.
this thing is a handful.
Yeah.
It has a steering wheel out of a bus because I don't have you know, turning 37s is a lot of work. So
yeah.
I made the steering wheel bigger so that I could turn it easier and less stress and everything. But now it's like herding cattle down the street. So this thing has got, the cage is out. It's like just sitting in here because I'm finishing it up, and there's no seat belts.
That's
so,
all right. We like sketchy.
Yeah, hold on to your horses. I'll turn the fan on so it stays warm. And also it needs to be rejetted. One thing I really want to do is put EFI on this.
Yeah. That'd be.
It runs like
that probably would be.
360.
Probably be a good idea.
The carburetor off of 454, and I haven't rejetted it. So it gets a lot of fuel. You gotta roll into it. It's pretty clanky because the cage is just sitting in it.
Gotta push it for the camera.
This is actually I drove down the road once so far.
Oh yeah.
So that's the fastest I've ever had it. Yep.
Alright, so we started running out of daylight, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video.
I'm going to leave links to Caleb's YouTube channel and Instagram down in the description below. If you made it this far in the video, you might as well hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, because we are doing that giveaway at 200 subscribers, and you're going to want to watch all the videos. Make sure you don't miss your chance to win.
Alright, thanks guys, and we'll see you next time.